The kidneys, which maintain the purity and consistency of our internal fluids, are perfect examples of homeostatic organs. Like sanitation workers who keep a city's water supply drinkable and dispose of its waste, the kidneys are usually unappreciated until there is a malfunction and internal garbage piles up. Every day, the kidneys filter gallons of fluid from the bloodstream. Then they process this filtrate, allowing waste and excess ions to leave the body in urine while returning needed substances to the blood in just the right proportions. Disposing of waste and excess ions is only part of the kidneys' work. As they perform their excretory functions, the kidneys also regulate the blood's volume and chemical makeup to maintain the proper balance between water and salts and between acids and bases. Frankly, this would be tricky work for a chemical engineer, but the kidneys do it efficiently most of the time. They also have other regulatory functions, such as converting vitamin D to its active form. The kidneys alone perform the functions just described and manufacture urine in the process. The other organs of the urinary system, the paired ureters, and the single urinary bladder and urethra, provide temporary storage reservoirs for urine or serve as transportation channels to carry it from one body region to another. Here we see another view of the urinary organs of a female. Most unrelated abdominal organs have been removed. Here you can see the posterior in situ view of a male showing the relationship of the kidneys to the 12th rib pair. Also notice that one kidney is up higher than the other. Although many believe that the kidneys are located in the lower back, this is not their location. Instead, these small, dark red organs, with the kidney being shaped, lie between the dorsal body wall in a retroperitoneal position, which means beneath the parietal peritoneum, in the superior lumbar region. The kidneys extend from the T12 to the L3 vertebrae. Thus, they receive some protection from the lower part of the rib cage. Because it is crowded by the liver, that's why the one kidney is lower than the left. An adult kidney is about 12 centimeters, which is about 5 inches long. It's only about 2.5 inches wide, and it's about 1 inch thick, about the size of a large bar of soap. It is convex laterally and has a medial indention called the renal hilum. Several structures, including the ureters, the renal blood vessels, and nerves, enter or exit the kidney at the hilum. Atop each kidney is an adrenal gland, which is part of the endocrine system and is a separate organ functionally. A transparent fibrous capsule encloses each kidney and gives a fresh kidney a glistening appearance. A fatty mass, the peritoneal fatty capsule, surrounds each kidney and cushions it against blows. The renal fascia, an outer layer of dense fibrous connective tissue, anchors the kidney and adrenal glands to the surrounding structures. When a kidney is cut lengthwise, 3 distinct regions become apparent. The outer region, which is light in color, is the renal cortex. Deep to the cortex is a darker reddish-brown area, the renal medulla. Laterally to the hilum is a flat, funnel-shaped tube called the renal pelvis. The pelvis is continuous with the ureter, leaving the hilum. Here you can see the different regions of the kidney. The medulla has many basically triangular regions with a striped appearance, the renal or medullary pyramids. The broader base of each pyramid faces towards the cortex. Its tip, the apex, points towards the inner region of the kidney. The pyramids are separated by extensions of cortex-like tissue, the renal columns. Extensions of the pelvis, calyces, form cup-shaped areas that enclose the tips of the pyramids. The kidneys continually cleanse the blood and adjust its composition, so it is not surprising that they have a rich blood supply. Approximately 1/4 of the total blood supply of the body passes through the kidneys each minute. You can see from this section that there are lots of areas of arteries, then off to the veins, where it goes next. So it has got a lot of different arteries and veins that it covers. Here you can see, again, this is going backwards, right? The venous draining blood from the kidney flows through veins that trace the pathway but go in a reverse direction. Here are the key points that you need to remember about this particular slideshow. Make sure that you know these points before you take the quiz, coming up real soon. Now we're off to the next lecture.